This is a detailed video and review of the ix3 with about 200 miles on it. Let's get into the video. Alright, what's good? Oh shoot. Alright, excuse me for the rattling. Oh shit. Excuse me for the rattling on this thing, because it's gonna be a little rattly because of the phone holder. But other than that, it should be a smooth ride. This thing can go 25 miles an hour plus, so you can get around 30 miles per hour. If you're in a city and you're a daily commuter, then this would be perfect for you. I'm on around 4 bars right now, just because I rode already 3 miles this morning. If you're a person that's gonna go full throttle, which I guess most of the people that are buying this thing will definitely do, which I do all the time, full throttle turbo mode will get you around 15 miles. If you're conserving it, just like letting go every time you're going downhill, all that stuff, you'll get around 15 miles. Full throttle non-stop, probably 12 miles. This thing advertises around 20 to 25. You can get 20 if you're like conserving on turbo mode. You can get 25 if you're just sitting on eco, which I'm pretty sure nobody ever gonna do that, because what's the fun in that? But you can get around 15 miles with turbo mode full throttling. And normally the 5th bar and the second to last and the last bar are the longest lasting. So the 1st bar normally gives you around 2.5 miles. Then the 4th and 3rd give you like maybe a mile, maybe half a mile. But this thing is a tank on off-road trails. Absolute tank. It's fully suspended, your feet don't hurt. It's just very rattly. That's the only bad part. Oh. Just try not to make a mess. And this thing is waterproof, so if you do get wet, go in the rain, it won't shut down on you, like rarely ever. Never really shuts down on you. Only problems I have with this thing are the overheating. So say you're going off-road, say you're going on a trail off-road with full throttle, it's gonna overheat in around 30 minutes, and it just gives you a symbol on this panel. I don't know if you can see on that panel, where it just basically tells you overheating. It gives you a blink, and that basically just means let off the throttle for a bit, let it cool down. So about 10 minutes of just letting it sit, it's back up to normal. But look, you can catch up to cars really well. I'll show you here. Alright, we're going into this area. Alright. So first thing you get on this thing, I've really muddied it up, but you get a very nice scooter out of the box. I highly suggest getting a lock of some sort. Otherwise, it might get stolen. It does have an app that has a built-in lock system, so if it moves, it makes an alarm, which I think is a very cool feature. It's got dual hydraulic disc brakes. It's got front suspension and rear suspension. It feels like a trampoline. I'll show you here. You jump up and down, and you can't even feel it. It's very rattly though, so some components are rattly. It's very rattly because of this too, because I got this phone case. Brakes feel really nice, very smooth. Don't mind the scratch. I crashed a few times on this already. Brake light, it's very bright. This is full sunlight and it's bright. It's got, I can't really show you here, but it's got very nice lights. If you can try and see, it's got an underglow. Very bright front light, even in the daylight. But now I'm gonna take us on an off-road trail real quick, just to show you how this thing handles on off-road. I would not suggest going over rocks or gravel on this thing, because you do lose traction. But over tiny little patches of gravel like this, you'll be completely fine. But this thing is kind of like a mini bike. Like if you had a seat, this thing would be perfect. Whoa, tree fell down here. You could theoretically bunny hop this, but I don't want to risk it. Oh shoot. No, that's all right. Anyway, it just rained, so it's a bit muggy. Alright, so I've been out here for probably 10 minutes and I've lost a bar, but probably thinking, oh, that's a lot, losing a bar in 10 minutes is bad. But I was already on the 4th bar and I was about halfway through the 4th bar. And as I said earlier, the 4th and 3rd bar last the shortest. So I've done 1.5 miles and the 4th bar is gone when I was already halfway through the 4th bar. So I think that's pretty good. Alright, look, notice, we've gone down to the 2nd bar, but did 1.5 miles, so give or take, the 4th and 2nd, 3rd bar are not very good, but the 1st bar, I wish I could show you fully charged. It lasts around 3 miles, I'm not even joking. And look, see, the thing I love about the scooter is if you're not riding it, like if you're not full throttling it, it regenerates its power over time. So you get a good like 5 minutes of where it stays, it goes back up to 3 and then goes back down to 2. But the last 2 bars last really long as well. I would love to be sponsored, because one thing I want is I kind of want more speed, because after chilling on 25 miles an hour to 30 miles an hour for like a good couple weeks, you get kind of bored of it, not gonna lie. But if this is your daily commute to get to place in city, or just to get to work, it's very good. It'll get you there and back fast, and it goes the speed limit in most neighborhoods around the United States, so you don't really need to worry about speed that much. But I would love to have a bit more torque and speed. And the thing this lacks in is acceleration as well. This thing's acceleration is not that good. Take about 6 seconds, maybe more, to get to 25. Another cool thing, look at this. Still on 2 bars, and we've almost done 2 miles, and we're still on 2 bars. When we were just at 1.5 miles about like 10 minutes ago. I wonder what was going on there. Strange. Yeah, look, did, what is it, 2.8 miles, and I've not even lost a bar since I last told you. It's good. Yeah, I think we've done, I don't know, 4.3 miles in total, and yeah, this thing is a beast. If any other company wants to sponsor me and send out an electric vehicle that I can make a review on, just message me. And yeah, oh, one thing, forgot about this. It's got a horn, very loud, probably everyone heard that. Anyway, it's got different S, stands for like mode and all that crap. This, switch to kilometers an hour, miles per hour, light switch up here, then off switch, hold, turns off. Worth every penny, amazing. This is called the ix3 iscooter. I give it a 8 out of 10 just because I think the acceleration is lacking, and I think they could definitely put more juice in this and make it a little faster. And I'm not the biggest fan of this thing right here. I don't know if you can see. This mud flap always hits the tire and makes a loud noise. But other than that, this is a beast, and I love it. I ride it every day, and I've got about 200 miles on it so far, not a single problem. But yeah, that's it for the review. Hope you guys enjoyed, and like and subscribe.